for you to see and buy tonight. So make sure you stick around until we go live. It's coming. Please stand by. Tonight's sale is going to be starting shortly, so please stick around and wait until we go live. We're excited. We got a lot of great stuff for you to see and buy tonight. So make sure you stick around until we go live. It's coming. Please stand by. Tonight's sale is going to be starting shortly, so please stick around and wait until we go live. We're excited. We got a lot of great stuff for you to see and buy tonight. So make sure you stick around until we go live. It's coming. Please stand by. Tonight's sale is going to be starting shortly, so please stick around and wait until we go live.
Here we are, guys.
We got a lot of great.
And can you believe it's only 4 minutes to 7? We've moved the set. This will be our new location. Peter, one of our volunteers, suggested this, and it's great. So we're working on it. But this is going to be where we'll be broadcasting from, because I will be able to roll around back here, and there's plenty of room, so I'm not stumbling. I could even roll into the office. The only thing is I don't have the TV monitor close enough to me to see all my comments. So hello, everybody. Now, tomorrow we have a special event. Terry, can you put that slide up? Tomorrow at 3 o'clock, we have our wonderful Answer Your Questions telecast. 3 o'clock tomorrow Eastern. We're going to go for about 4 hours until we can't stand no more. And we will be answering. We're going to start at the beginning, and we're going to try to get through as many of the 670 questions that were asked in the I Need Your Help video. If you go on our channel, you can just type in I Need Your Help and you can see the video. It's only 5 minutes long. And we're going to try to answer all those questions in the order they were asked. That's right. That's right. Now, we do not have a camera operator yet. However, because Terry we have a private party at 7:30, and we have a volunteer tonight. Tony you've seen Tony in many of our videos. Well, a few of them, a number of them. Actually, he was the one that was down at Trump rally in Atlantic City, and another fellow delivered. Who delivered it? Perry delivered a pizza to him right there at the rally while he was waiting. It was so funny. So it was really great. That was fun. That was fun. So we have 32 interesting items. We're keeping the 30-second item. It's not really a secret, but we've been so busy with sales. We actually had another record week of sales, and we have difficulty getting enough people. So Perry's going to temporarily help us. Sean, and you got to be careful of that cable.
I know.
Oh, you know what? You don't need that cable, Terry. No. Look right here. See that? No. Yes, but I want you to unplug this cable. That. Carefully unplug that cable. It's not needed anymore. Good. Now you'll have room. And now can you zoom in a little bit? Because eventually we may have one of the twins here. Shawnee has promised to come in. I guess we'll have to tilt it down. Do you see everything behind me? We're going to have all the items behind me so I can easily get to them. Isn't that clever? Everything's clever. I'm clever. Can you? Yeah, I think we're going to have to angle it and turn. That's better. Okay. It's best offer sale 32. Do you know we started these a year and 2 weeks ago? So we've been a whole year doing best offer sales. And we're up to number 32. Originally, we were doing them every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks. Now we're doing them every week. We hope to continue. Next Saturday, we're still doing it next Saturday too, Terry, right?
No. Wait, yes. Yes.
Right.
Because it's after my graduation.
Terry graduates from college next Friday. And next Friday is my wedding anniversary. So I have dual trouble, dual happiness. So, it's very nice. Hello, everybody. I can't see the screen real well. Actually, you know what I may do? I have my cell.
I'll move it now.
I'm afraid that camera, the cable will bump, so we're not going to touch it. I'll put it up on my telescreen here. While I get this running so I can read some of your stuff, I wanted to tell you that we are doing, here we go. I got the chat up now. Good. I can see myself in here. I don't want to learn more. It says learn more. I don't want to learn anymore. I just want to watch the chat. Okay. And what we're going to do is, okay. Thank you very much. Good. The best offer sale is something where we were married 27 years. I think it's 27. I'll have to make sure that's right. My wife would kill me otherwise. Good. Terry just brought up on the screen, to bid any item, you have to log on to sale.tntamusements.com, and Terry's checking it. We have over 1,200 people registered now, so I'm really happy about that. It's so easy because we don't collect any money information until you make the purchase, and you will use your PayPal account. That's how you pay for it. What did I do with my soda? Did I leave it? Did you see a bottle sitting there? My bottle.
I'm going to chuck it.
No, it's fresh and tasty.
Should I shake it?
So we sell things 3 ways. Best offer. So you will make your best offer. You see where the red screen is? It says reserve not met. That's the reserve for the first item, $25. And you can make an offer. You type in your offer. If it's the same offer and you and another person make the same offer, whoever made the offer first, the computer automatically locks out the second. They will record. You have to do $5 increments. We decided $5 increments is the best way. But stuff, believe it or not, starts at only $5. In some cases, you can bid as low as $5. That's part one. The second item tonight is a buy it now, meaning we'll show you the item, we'll flash a number up on the screen, and whoever hits the buy it now button first buys it. The third thing, item number 5, is the right price. You type in the price you want to pay for the item, and then we will go with that price. So if you bid something, you may win it at a lower price than you think. A child can do it. That's right. D. Gromit has said it correctly. A child could do it. And we tend to think that's true. So it's kind of neat because we try to make it as easy as possible. Right, let me get the...
Can we start the bidding?
Yes, we're going to start the bidding now. And what we're bidding on, as you can see, is the books that I'm about to show you. these are my movie collection basically, and these are well worth the $25 minimum we have. But I'm going to start with this book. Terry, could you zoom in a little? And then what I'll do after you zoom in, good, I'll adjust me as to the screen I see. These are glamour photos, 163 of them in this paperback book from the good old days, movie star portraits. So these were photographs that the movie stars circulated back then, and they actually put them all in one book. It's very nice. Glamour from the old days. Now, that's probably the least exciting of it. The International Encyclopedia of Film is a hardback book, and it's thick. It's thick. And in here, in alphabet, it's like an encyclopedia. You can look up, for instance, Alfred Hitchcock, and it has images of Alfred Hitchcock. Talks about, as a matter of fact, Hitchcock is going to be a number of pages about all the movies he covered, how he did it, all kinds of secrets. But then other things are in here. Lee Marvin, for instance, is here. Dean Martin has a listing. The Marx Brothers. A lot of people you may not be aware of, but I mean, Jane Mansfield's listed. It's very nice. It's an encyclopedia of movie stars, and this would have been printed probably in the 70s, and it's 570 pages long. Okay, that's item 2. Okay, item 3 is a really nice book. It's a hardback called The History of Animation, and here's the neat thing. It's a cell. This is a cartoon cell that's on top of the background. So they're cartoon characters, including The Simpsons, Woody Woodpecker, the Flintstones, Tom and Jerry, Popeye, that fits over the hardback. And of course, boy, is this an encyclopedia. There is all kinds of the classic animation from 41 to 45, 1929. It covers all this old era, including Disney's Pinocchio, for instance. That's in here. It goes right up till, I'm going to tell you, it covers right up till 1989 when it was printed. So it does have Roger Rabbit in there, and it has Oliver and Company. So it covers a lot of stuff from all ages. There's Mighty Mouse, okay? So it's a very nice book, and D. Gromit has the high bid. Start the countdown, Terry. So it's definitely will sell. D. Gromit's the high bid for 3 books. This book is 300 page, over 300 pages. We have a 500 page, 300 page, and then we have the glamour photos, which is probably 100 pages. That's the only soft cover. So we have a high bid from Colin of $30. It looks like he's going to be buying our 3 movie books, and once again, we'll total the shipping at the end. Thank you, Colin. We appreciate the purchase. And what we'll do at the end of the auction tonight, we'll actually total what you bought, and we'll go from there. So wait, don't worry about paying for anything. If this is the only thing you bought, anything tonight, we will come back to it later and send you a bill. So we're not doing anything right now. So just relax. If we know what the shipping is, we'll send you the bill. If we overcharge you on the shipping, you will get a refund. A number of our people have gotten a refund. Todd will spend his anniversary in TNT like he does every day. Well, yes and no. Terry and I, Terry's graduation is Friday morning, and then we're going to go out for an anniversary dinner celebration of Terry graduating college. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Isn't it, Terry? Isn't it, Terry?
No.
Terry! Somebody's going to get spanked. Anyway, item 2. This is a buy it now. We just put a brand new power supply in a Space Invaders. Even though we sold it as is, we put new power supply. It's what our policy is. The old one works fine. There's nothing wrong with this power supply. It'll work in Space Invaders, Deluxe Space Invaders, Seawolf, Double Play, any of the Nintendo Midway 8080 games. The 8080 is the processor. So any games that use that processor, this is a plug right in. That's a one-plug deal. I have one absolutely 100% working fine. I have another one that's working fine. It's good. Kurt tested it. But the 5 volts is a little high, and there's no adjustment on it. But I think when it's under load, it'll be the regular voltage. So 2 power supplies, 2 for one price. And Terry, what is the price? What is the price, Terry? The price is $40. It's sold. So PMX Gaming has purchased it. Definitely I'll move that screen in for tomorrow, Terry. Thank you very much. Now, because I have the wonder of these shelves, I will be able to get the next item right off the shelf myself. Now, ideally, I would have an imbecile here to help, but I don't. So I'm actually going to get 2 items next. Now, the next 2 items, it's actually item 3. There are 2 things from a pinball machine that we're selling. Okay? These would be perfect on your shelf, and I'm going to show you why. This is the Congo Ape. It's hollow inside. Terry, could you zoom in? I wish my Gino was here. He was here last week. He was a big help. This is the Ape from Congo. Okay? We bought a new one because he had to, Kurt repeened it here. He repeened it here. But I guess you could put it on your game, too, if you wanted to. But this is more for you to figure out how to put a light in it because it's hollow and you can see through it. So you could light this up and put it on your shelf. Who knows? But we're offering 2 items, and you just make an offer. We have both items. $10 is the, you can start bidding now if you want. This is the big fatso mechanism out of a barbed wire that we ended up junking. We had to junk it because, it was sad what happened to the machine. We sold the machine. It was like new, and the people stopped payment on the house that we got foreclosed on, and recyclers showed up at the house and cut the head, all the wires out of the head, cut all the harness wires out. It was too late to save the machine as a machine, but we ended up with a cabinet. The head was already ripped off the machine. It was like new, so we ended up junking the playfield. So here we have 2 items for one price, $10. Is there any interest? It doesn't look like there's any interest in this. But do we have... Okay, start the countdown, Terry. Doesn't look like there's any interest. Well, no, here we have. We have Kingpin is offered $10. By the way, when somebody bids like 15, the counter will reset to 20 seconds. And then we count down from 20. It's so much easier this way, and the lag is almost non-existent. It looks like Kingpin, you got both pieces. Oh, no, we have a new bid. Princess Jillian. She's jumped in. You're here, young lady. And I'm looking at Lenny. I see Lenny's here. I see Biff is here. Tony is here. Marcy. My screen's so far away. And you know what? This is not moving. Todd, could you put that as a horn? That's actually a really good idea. I could put this on my car, and it would jump up and down like this. I like that, especially if I hit somebody, it would jump up. So it's neat. Big fatso. Anyway, let's see. It's been purchased. The winner is hydraulic for $20. Thank you very much, young man. I appreciate it. Now, last week we had a interesting package. It was a bucket. It was a pretzel box full of buttons. So it was so popular, we decided to do it again. I asked the boys to get a whole bunch of buttons. Now, they're all used. There's a possibility there's a couple of new ones in, but assume 99% of these are used. There is a load of buttons. Okay? There are some micro switch buttons. There are some lighted buttons. The used buttons could be cleaned up. It's a lot of buttons. There's even, look at this, hook right. No, I don't know. Anyway, we have it's a $25 minimum. So it's a whole bunch of buttons. Some of them are the old style. I'm sure there's got to be, I'm going to say there's probably at least 100 buttons or more. So we have a $25 bid. Terry, so why don't you start the counter? You can bid as low as $5. Oh, wait a minute, Tony already jumped ahead. I was going to say if you wanted to have some fun, you could bid $5, and it resets the counter. So if we hadn't met the reserve, I know some of our guests, some of our viewers were doing that. But we now have $30 from Double Aaron. Aaron, you're back. We had a lot of fun. Aaron came down, picked up some stuff. We did some video. I don't think we got the videos up online yet. We have a new bid from Marty K at $35. We thank you for the bid. It's very well welcomed. And the counter, a new bid at $40. Aaron has bid $40. I would think there's enough stuff here. A couple of them look new. Now, here's one that says View 2. So that would probably be off of cruising. Here's one of these little solid state buttons, a snap-in. It looks like it has a computer switch inside it, a keyboard switch. So we have another bid of, Marty K has bid $45. I'm going to start putting them away. $50 from Tony. Tony's our friends from up in Canada. I can't sync in any music. So, see, when you're live, you can't put the sound effects in. I think you can, but with just two of us here, it's impossible. Thank you very much, Tony. Tony won at $50. We do appreciate it. Actually, Terry, can you show the picture? Tony's, the Bride of Pinball, a little Penny. I showed this before, I think 2 shows ago. There she is. There's Penny. And Tony, the Clarks bought a Bride of Pinball. Did they buy it or did they overhaul it? I don't remember now. There it is. See? So Penny got her Bride of Pinball. That was, God, Tony, was it a year ago?
Don't ask to see anything if I'm not here, okay?
Okay.
It's too difficult. Okay.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, yes. To Terry, believe it or not, we have a third party coming in, 7:30 to 9:30. It's an adult party. I'm hoping they don't have food, but Terry has to work the party because I couldn't get any of our regular girls to do it. So Tony is going to also work the computer. See, look at this. Isn't this nice? I can put the stuff back up here and move on. I can't put it in the kitchen, folks, because in the kitchen area is being used for the party. Yes, our food is back, isn't it? Okay, we are now up to item 5. Now, here's what we're doing with, darn it, I told him to leave the connector on it. Chuck, by the way, he also goes as Puck Chucker. He stopped by today to pick up his winnings from last week. You're welcome to do that, folks. Please remember, you can always pick up your item here and save the shipping. He brought with him Emma's Gourmet Popcorn, sweet and salty popcorn, butter cake popcorn, and the old reliable old-fashioned caramel. We're going to open this up on Monday, when the boys are here. He also brought a whole thing of chocolate chip cookies and then a whole dozen of apple cider donuts. They were still hot. That was very nice, Chuck, and it was very much appreciated, and they will be enjoyed. There's nothing like hot donuts. Nothing on earth, is it? All right, so I'm going to find you the Mr. Do. I should have had this plugged in. See, this is this is one of my usual. We should be more prepared type of thing. but I can find it pretty much. Well, I should be able to. Anyway, and once again, this gives me a chance to plug tomorrow's show. We are definitely hoping all of you will be with us tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern. Now, of course, the telecast will be up after the live feed. It'll be available to view down the road. But keep this in mind with it, that we're going to be answering the questions that are asked previously from the January video. So the January telecast is what we're going to concentrate on. Terry, can you... Oh, no, I think we're okay. I think we're angled good. This is the right price. Now, let me just tune it in. So we'll get it to stop rolling. That's one of these. That would be clever if we... There we are. Good. So here we have a Mr. Do board, and you're going to type in what you want to pay for it. Whoever guesses the price, either right on or right above it, not below it, will win it. Now, if you put $200, you're not going to win this. So if you want to put $200 in, you're welcome to, because you're nowhere near the right price. That's a lot below. Okay? So what you're getting is a working Mr. Do board that works fine. Okay? And you can see it working. See, we like to show you that it's working rather than tell you that it's working. Now, I believe the prices are coming up, aren't they, Terry? Yeah. Darn it. You know what? I can't see them. But start the countdown. She started the countdown. So whoever's closest to this price will own Mr. Do. Terry, do you think it'll sell? I think it's going to. Here we go. The right price, in fact, was $100, and Marty won it. I could have gotten 110, Terry. I know, I say that all the time. That's the fun of the right price. Isn't that nice? So Marty is the winner. Okay, next item. Incredible Technologies made this board. They made a lot of stuff. This is a game called Wheel of Fortune. It's a JAMA board, but you need a rotary control. But it has great sound. It's a horizontal JAMA game. Everything's digitally placed into the computer. This is a best offer. So the reserve is $50. So I'm sure I can see people are racing to bid on it. So if you have a Wheel of Fortune, if it's a favorite game like Bags might be, it may be wise to have a spare board. Terry, would you like to start the countdown? The countdown has started. There's not a single bid on it. Now, if you want to, you can bid $5, and that will reset the counter. But so far, there's no interest. Wow. No interest. You're here. Who ordered that?
Is this for the party?
Oh, the party. Oh, gosh. I got scared. I see 5 big pizzas. So we have an offer of $45 from Retro Gaming with Hopper. It doesn't look like it's going to sell. Is anybody going to put $50? No, there's no $50 offer. Terry, do you need a... Oh, our party's not even here yet. Oh, they didn't change the time, did they? Do you need more money, Terry? No, I got it. Okay. You had enough to tip her, right? I had a lot. Okay. Okay, as long as she got tipped. Okay, now, Terry, can you start the countdown again? We'll see if we get a little more than... we did not reach a reserve. Todd probably didn't want this, but he put in a $45 bid. I don't know. Do you just hit the start button again, Terry? To start the countdown again. Oh, good. Oh, he did already. Oh, thanks. Okay, anybody want this? It doesn't look like it's going to sell. Okay, we may come back to this later. So we'll call this a draw. There's no buy. Good.
And then, yeah, and then green.
Okay. So Tony's working the Jillian's program now. Jillian developed this wonderful program. Item 7 is the space duel. More pizza. How many people are they having? That's 8 pizzas. There better be a lot of people coming. Maybe there'll be pizza left over for us. We love food. Anyway, the bidding is offered for these 3 boards. Now, we already have Kuda Sales. He's one of our regulars. Has made an offer. There's 2 boards. This is an asteroids board. It is marked dead, 717. I'm looking. Crystal is gone. Poor Crystal has disappeared. However, thank you very much. Good night. We're probably going to put another order in for the boys here. I'm looking at okay. The only thing missing is the processor and the 4 ROMs. Everything else is intact. There's no parts broken off. One of the vector dial. Oh, no, it's okay. Wrong. There's nothing broken off. Everything's present on the board except Crystal and the ROMs. But when it had the ROMs in it, it was still dead. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be stupid enough not to put the Crystal in to make sure. Wouldn't that be awful if it was just the Crystal? But anyway, that's this board. The second board is a board we had in a space duel we sold, and it went bad. We marked it bad. We sold the game to the guy in June of 2013. We probably got the game back in trade, whatever. It's got our stamp on it and our sticker, but the board is bad. We did not try to fix it. Crystal is laying on her side like she should be. So, and there's nothing missing from the board, and it's actually been in our box of bad boards all this time. So now we're offering it for sale to you. Tim Hoffman's the high bidder at $130. Why don't you start the countdown, Tony? And we'll see the countdown close. Okay, so we have 19 seconds left. So you're basically getting a clean as a whistle, 0 parts missing. Nobody has screwed with it or tried to repair it. A space duel board. But the bad is kind of what is really bad. And the asteroids board. We have a new bid from, it looks like Aiden. I can't see my screen, but we're up to 150 for what? Airborne, okay. And it's at 155. Countdown's almost done. It looks like Airborne will be the winner. In a moment, we'll find out. You are the winner. 2 boards. Thank you very much. We appreciate the sale. Things are going nice and smooth tonight, aren't they, folks? Yes, they are. And we have Peter to thank for this fantastic idea of his. We used to keep mega touches on this shelf, folks. Do you remember those things? The picture tube mega touches is that we used to fill these shelves behind me. We had them full of picture tube mega touches, and at Christmas time, boy, did we sell the hell out of them. Whew, those days are gone. Well, we are up to item number 7. Are we at 8? Wait a minute. 8. Oh, you know what? 8. Is the Pong stool. Now, we have a few of these left. There's almost none. This is a real licensed Atari Pong stool, gaming stool. If you have a cocktail, it is heavy. It is a very nice padded stool. It comes in the Atari box. We sold one last week, and the best thing about this, let me just see something. It's a buy it now. Okay. Oh, good. We're up to Atari. Okay. Now, we didn't put the price up yet, so Tony's going to put the price up soon. Now, let me tell you a little about the stool. You know what? It's zoomed all the way in. I miss my Gino. I believe Shawnee and Timmy are coming back, and they'll be able to help with the camera. But inside, there's this beautiful padded stool. It's very nice. It's got thick padding here to put your hiney on. Okay? And I believe it has, yes, the Atari logo on both sides, and then the lines go around the stool. Isn't that nice? Huh? Not yet. See, when you do the green, that's the price. So what? Now watch. This is a buy it now. So that means, without him zooming out, you can't see me. But whoever hits the purchase price first. Now, let me tell you, I've seen these as high as $219. The game room guys, I've seen them as low as $180. But baby, because TNT is the best in the world, I'm going to offer it to whoever pushes the button first at this price. Go ahead. Hit the price. Who wants it for $150? Sold. And Cassandra, this can go with your Bronze Age boards and games. It's perfect. You would be the perfect person to get this. So, Cassandra, thank you very much. It's a marvelous present, and you will never, never find it cheaper. Good. And that's because, you know why that's good, Tony? It's because I am great. I put the G in great. Boy, I'll bet you the YouTube channel just got 6 thumbs down on that. Woo. Actually, I don't know if I can see it from here. I'm so sorry. I can't see the chat window well. Puck Chucker, there he is. We showed your wonderful donuts and your popcorn. I'm going to leave the popcorn until Monday when the whole staff is here. Great White North Arcade is here. Paul is here. I put the eat in great. And Nighthorse says, good evening, oh great one. It's good to be great. We have fun. You all know that. That's what life is all about. You know what life is really about? Bagman. We found another, and look what was attached. This was attached to it. It's a static board. Okay? So there's the Bagman board with the little footies. I've already attached our marvelous Bagman to JAMA connector that you can buy from this wonderful guy. He's so good to us, and he sells these PCB Junkie. You can buy them on eBay or his website. I don't know if it has an ordering number, but we have a ton of these. These are great if you want to run your Bagman in your JAMA cabinet. It works perfect. No adjustments. And you are going to see Bagman on our telescreen here. Now, this game, there we go. Instant on. Look at that. No ROM loading. It opens up instantly. I'm going to try to read your comments. I'll have this fixed up soon. Todd needs to eat more, or for a bigger stool. Yeah. No, I don't need to eat anymore. You all are familiar with this. We don't have a player tonight, but the game does work. When we tested it earlier. Ay. Anyway, here's what we're doing with Bagman. It's a best offer. We have a $75 offer from Marty K. That means this will sell. Okay, so the reserve was met. We have low reserves. Have you noticed we have low reserves? It's nice, isn't it? And isn't the auction running smoothly? It's at 7:33, and we're already at wait a minute. We're up at item 9. We're doing great. We're almost a third way through, and it's only 30 minutes in. Tony, will you start the countdown? $75 is going to take this away. There's 19 seconds left. If anybody wants a Bagman, this is the time to bid. Sinistar has jumped in. Marty is now in at 90. I see these boards for $300 everywhere else. It's a great deal. Marty is going to be buying Bagman for $90. Nope, Sinistar has jumped in at 100. Notice that the counter resets. We only count down from 20 seconds. So there's no long waits and golly gee, and we're going to spend an hour on each item. Oh, Marty's ahead now, 110. Thank you. And let's see. Marty, it looks good so far. There's 7 seconds to go. We only have a tiny lag. Have you noticed that? There's a very short lag. And Marty, nope, we have a new bid. Sinistar at 150. Boy, you sniped that at the last second. There was 1 second left. But there's 9 seconds left now. Doesn't give you a lot of chances for a decision. But this is the one. Oh, we have Mr. T is from Australia. And I bought the one the other week. Oh, Vintage Arcade Gal. Well, I'll tell you what, 120. I've never seen a Bagman this low in price. This is the last one. There are no more. And Jillian is awesome. Yes, Jillian is awesome. Jillian, what's your new channel? You're broadcasting from another channel. Marty, you're the winner. Thank you, sir. Marty got a great deal. 120. Lowest price on a Bagman ever. And there's no more, so I won't be able to offer any more in the future. But we only have 117 watching too, so I guess the weather or whatever. But it's usually we have 150. It is 117. No, yeah, it is 117. I thought maybe I wasn't reading that right. Yeah, 117. I'm disappointed in our viewers, but who cares at this point? We're having fun. And that's the whole idea of these shows, these telecasts. We are now up to the StarTech journals. These are but the Bagman and plus the StarTech journal. This is a bound volume. Now, what makes this one different? These are the actual volumes that they mailed to you, and I think save yourself some trouble. So you open them up, and you could remove them from the loose leaf book. So these, they actually sold this way down the road. You could call StarTech or email them. Actually, no, I think it was before email, and order new volumes. A volume of a StarTech journal was rather unique. On the front cover of the earlier ones, the Tato Quicks new ROM available, Nintendo Donkey Kong cabinet problems, service notes for Centipede, Gottlieb, and Gottlieb Black Hole, Williams Make Tracks increase appeal using the options. Oh, I bet that was the hole. No operator can afford to put out a pinball. Pinball? Without checking the percentage of replay of the machine. Replay. If it's low, well, what's that have to do? Well, that's a pinball machine. Many video games today are programmable. Thus, the operator looks at these features. One feature you should consider is the warp hole. Turn on the warp hole. That's where the black hole would appear, and you'd drop in the hole, and you'd appear in another place. So here's a switch arcing modification for your black hole. Okay. Haunted house, kicking targets. They suggested that you solder a part across the capacitor to cut the arcing down. Microsystems, an asteroids conversion kit from Lunar Lander. Wow, this is neat. Installing this kit will convert any lunar lander to an asteroid. The kit consists of an electronic module that plugs into the lunar lander PCB and includes an asteroid's control panel overlay to cover your lunar lander control panel. New plexi panel, fire button switches and brackets, asteroids overlay, AccuShoot feature. Game will sound and play like asteroids. And it's only $650. That's a lot of money. A Donkey Kong enhancement. This kit contains program improvements to be used in your 4 PCB type Donkey Kong boards. If you order one kit, it's $75. 1 to 4 kits. 5 to 9 is $65. Pop-Man kit. Pop-Man? They must mean Pac-Man. I guess they couldn't say Pac-Man because of the copyrights. Pop-Man. Super Mooncrester kit. This new memory kit will convert your original Mooncrester to the new hit, Super Mooncrester. A much faster and superior game. Only $110. Super Earth Invasion Kit. Convert your regular or deluxe Space Invaders with this exciting new program designed to revitalize player interest in collections. New UFO fires cruise missiles at laser bases. New 6-digit scoring. New video display and graphics. Invading aliens move much quicker and multiply as the game continues. Wow. Eagle Update Kit, Rapid Fire Module, Star Castle Speed Up Kit. This is neat, isn't it? I'm boring some of you, but that's just too bad. Oh, look, a new game preview. Hyperball. Williams' new game. It's a preview of their biggest disaster of all time. Oh, God. Oh, look, CHAT-TNT Amusements has a Invader's Revenge. This is going to be fun to look through this stuff. A list of pinball game chips. A Defender control panel made out of aluminum. Won't burn or melt colors, and colors won't wear off. And then they also have Seaberg glass parts. Unbreakable Lexan. Here's the Atom Amusement Company has the Super Mooncrester kit, the Super Galaxian kit.
What's their number?
Well, I'm having fun. Listen, you're going to get... this is volume 4. That would mean this is the 4th year they were making these. April of 82. There's a whole bunch of them. I'll bet you some of my articles are in here. I used to send things to fix stuff to. Well, we have all of 1982, and then we have, well, they got real thick toward the end. And then we have January and February of 83. So this includes Atari Tempest display problems and solutions, Super Pac-Man difficulty settings, Rockola dim fluorescent displays. That would be a jukebox. Atari complies to the FCC regulation. Boy, a lot of neat stuff. You can start the countdown timer. I can't see the price from here. Is it at
85?
It's 85, and it's Mickey Johnson. This is going to be a lot of fun. And these are originals. These are not photocopies. So these are the actual original books. And you must have you punched your hole in the book, or you ordered them from the company. The countdown is done. Mickey, you are the winner. You're going to have fun with this. I really think you will. And I appreciate the sale. I hope you all learned something. Somebody said burn it. Please tell us more, Paul. I'm trying, Paul. People are making fun with me. And there's a lot of pages. It's too late now. It's sold. It did sell. We're up to item 11. We're doing good, aren't we? Item 11 is actually right in front of me. You know, there was a time when no one wanted old pinball parts. I bought like 10 of these, and this is it. This is an original Data East complete plunger. Okay, this is it. With the spring, exactly how I got it. It is brand new. It's got, some age blemishes on it, but the rose is in perfect order. It's beautiful. It's a Guns N' Roses plunger. Now, you could put this in any pinball machine as a replacement one and just have the rose, even if it's not a Guns N' Roses. I think there were so many of these because, Guns N' Roses was a disaster when it came out. Hmm? No, I think isn't it auto fire on the new one? Isn't the JJP an auto fire, or does it have a plunger? I don't know. But what an interesting keepsake or memory thing. This is the only one I have now. God, nobody wanted this stuff. Do you know I got boxes of brand new ramps, clear ramps, for Batman. I must have had 50 or 60 new ramps from Daddy's Batman. Nobody wanted them. Everybody hated the game. They were junking them because the playfield was wearing. I sold most of my ramps, pallets of them, to Marco's Specialties. They bought them. We actually made a trade because I needed displays and stuff. So he got a ton of my ramps, a ton of them. And then I think that he's pretty much sold out too. So it's not like anybody's going to make Batman ramps anymore, but he got a lot of them from me. But there was a time when these parts had no value. Princess Jillian is the high bid at $125, is it? $125. So you may start the countdown timer. So here it is. A one-in-a-lifetime part, Guns N' Roses. Princess Julian has a limited edition Guns N' Roses, doesn't she? Doesn't she? Two bid is now jumped up at $135. This is a beautiful part. And countdown's almost done. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jillian has jumped in at 140. She started the countdown timer again. She really wants it. Two bid really wants it. Two bid really wants it. So, well, we have 10 seconds left. Are there any? There's no other bidding on this, I don't think. We're up to 150 on this. Oh, they paid already?
No, it was $180 I paid for them.
It was $180 worth of food?
For 10 pies, fries.
$180 for 10 pizzas?
Or for more than that, there's like more out here.
Yeah, because...
birthday. I thought it was just an adult party.
Oh. Well, thank you, Two Bid. I appreciate it. Huh?
Tip, obviously.
Oh, well, how much of a tip did you give her? 20?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was 160 plus tip. Okay. Well, you can have your... It's still going to be the cheapest party they've ever had, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have the cheapest party. Because of COVID, we got knocked dead, but we've had over 25,000 parties at TNT since we started 34 years ago. Children, there were little children here when they had their party. They're now having their children's party here. Isn't that neat? And that's because I'm great. Got 2 more thumbs down, Tony. I keep getting thumbs down. Peter, where are you? I wanted you to relish in your beautiful idea. We're up to item 12. But while I'm here, where's the overlay for this? Item 13, I'll have to look over here. I see it. Okay, item 12 is Astron Belt. All right, we don't know if it works. This goes in the Laserdisc Astron Belt. It's made by Sega. Sega made it. Bally released the game. It was a Laserdisc game I lost my shirt on. I bought one. It was a dud. It was with a capital D. It plays a Japanese science fiction movie, which isn't too bad, but there's not much to do in it. But if you would like to buy a logic board that I'm sure works, because the Astron belts were converted pretty much to other games. The problem was the cabinet was damn big and heavy, and where the laser player in the bottom, you took that out and made it a little lighter, but the cabinet was enormous and heavy. It was a quality-made cabinet, but boy, nobody wanted it. We have a $5 offer from Nighthorse, which is fine. You can put orders. You can bid as low as $5. You can put another and make it $10, $15. It won't sell until it hits $50. But Tony, can you start the countdown? While you start the countdown, I'm going to get this item that they forgot about for the next item. So Astron Belt, if you're a board collector, there's a lot of great parts on it, and you never know when somebody somewhere will be in dire search of getting an Astron Belt logic board. Because you see, once we're gone, there'll be no more. Will there, Tony? That's right. There'll be no more. Did it sell? Oh, nope, there's another bid. So we're up to 45. Doug has bid 45. We need $5 more. If somebody wants this, all they have to do is bid $5 more and it will sell. And there's only 5 seconds left for that person to make the last decision. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. It didn't sell. eBay, here I come. eBay, here I come. I put stuff up on eBay that didn't sell last week. They sold. So eBay is a-coming. Now, here is a really weird item. This has been kicking around. This is a gun game called The Lord of Guns. It's a JAMA. And what's really neat about this particular game is it comes with 2 elements for the cabinet. If you put you're going to need a gun, obviously. It uses a standard gun, like a lethal enforcer gun. Nothing special. And so this means if you have a Lord of Gun, a police trainer, you can plug it in and play it. It comes with these. They're a little. This is the marquee, but it's not in great shape. The Lord of Gun. There's the marquee. It also comes with not 1 but 2 foil stickers. This is rather nice. 2 foil stickers. Okay. Oh, you shouldn't have started the countdown yet, Tony, because I didn't even plug the board in yet.
I'm sorry.
Okay? So it has 2 stickers. It doesn't matter. We can start it again. And then it comes with the control panel overlay that, in fact, will fit, I think, right over a lethal enforcer. I think. I don't remember. But anyway, so that's what you're going to get. Okay? And now I'm going to plug the board in. Yeah, it doesn't matter if nobody bids. We don't have enough bids.
Oh, I got a $100 bill.
Okay. Now, here we go. Arcade Lover realizes that this is a nice game to have. So it's loading the program now. And here we go. Well, the bidding is over. Arcade Lover gets it. Anyway, there it is. You just add your guns, and you shoot at the screen that you want to play in for the Lord of Guns. So I think that's a really good deal. Brother Rob has signed in. Yes, Robbie, I haven't seen my brother in 2 months. Creep. He doesn't even do, what do you call it for me? He doesn't even do my, oh God, I can't remember. He can film them from the house, Robbie. Brother Rob, you can film them from the house. Anyway, we're down to 109 viewers. Not a lot of interest tonight, Tony. It's pretty dead. So anyway, we're going to move on to our next item. I'm going to put this away. And don't remember not to start the countdown until we're...
My finger got too heavy.
Yes, and it could... Well, it's good. At least somebody got a good deal. And we're up to Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting. That is our next. So I'm going to get the next two things off the shelf. And then the Hyper Fighting we have down. Tony, is it a buy it now or is it the right price?
It's a right price.
Okay, so the right price means whoever guesses the closest to it. This is a Hyper Fighting Street Fighter 2. Whoever gets the price closest to what we want will win it. That's a good thing, isn't it? So, here, we're loading now, and we're item 14. We're almost halfway done, Tony.
Yeah.
We're almost halfway done, young man. So here we go. Now watch when the screen pans up. Here, it'll tell you, of course, which Street Fighter we have. Now, if you hit the green button, they can start bidding. There, now you can start bidding. And I see the bids. We have $5 in, which is a good, very good price. You won't win it, but we have that. Now, there it is on the screen. I'll put credits on it. And then, of course, it'll start playing. This is another one. Now, this is the larger board. The big bottom board and the big top fighter. Hyper Fighting with the licensed hologram chips in it. These chips here have little holograms on them, so it's a licensed board. Now, whoever guesses the price right on the money or right above it, as little as $5 above it, will get it. Any bids below it, the auction ends prematurely, and no one wins anything. Now, if somebody were to casually put in too high a bid, they may win it. So you don't want to bid any higher than you think you might want. Okay, so don't go crazy and put $500 in, or you'll have to pay me that if it doesn't, the next bid below it isn't at the price. Start the countdown, young man. The countdown has started. We got 18 seconds left. Will anybody win?
180.
Is it 180? Okay. So we have a $180 bid. So let's see what happens. Is there a higher or lower bid? I can't. Did we lose one? We lost. Somebody erased one. It did not sell. So it did not reach our minimum. So we will move on to the next item. Actually, we can try it one more time. Hit the countdown timer again. We'll let it go and see if anybody else. We'll give 20 more seconds to see if anybody wants to bid higher than $175 for this board. $175 for a working Street Fighter Hyper Fighting. This may have to go to eBay, Tony.
That's a bargain.
That's what I thought, but it doesn't matter now because it has to. Well, we don't have that many viewers tonight. 118 viewers. It did.
Somebody?
Okay, is that it? Okay. Bill has bid, and he got good. Thank you, sir. You did bid the right price. That was it. I wanted 200. I had to get 200 for it. Thank you, sir. You got it. The next items are polls from Bally Midway MCR games. These are, there's 5 of these soundboards. One of them is still mounted on the plate as it came out of the game. And this is Xenophobe. Now, the only thing missing on the Xenophobe are the 68,000 and the little speech chip up in the corner, the music chip. I think they're all missing that little chip. Okay, the next one is a Spy Hunter. There's a Spy Hunter soundboard. Oh, it did reach the minimum. So we have $40 minimum for the 5 boards. This has the 68,000. This board also has the 68,000, but it's missing 2 socketed chips. These are not used. And this is, I have my short eyeballs on today. a Rampage. We're running a Mighty Mouse cartoon. Can you hear the 20th Century Fox logo? Okay. You want to turn the volume? Is it too loud, honey? Is the volume too loud?
It's pretty loud. It's good enough.
Are you sure it's not blasting them? Because we can hear it here.
There's a lot of people in there.
Okay. Okay. Well, they'll enjoy this. This is a Mighty Mouse cartoon they will not run on TV because the kids in school are smoking and they throw stuff at the teacher. It's really neat. It's from the 40s, I think 1949. But anyway, it was a reissue because it has the Fox logo on it. All right, this one says 4 flashes, 316. The EPROMs are gone. So this only had 4 flashes. Oh, it does have, look, it has that little chip, that non-existent little chip. I don't know if it works, but that rare chip is in the board. Ooh, I should take it out. But anyway, start the countdown timer. So we have 5 MCR boards. We already know what 4 of them are. Oh, actually, 3 of them. This one is this one Spy Hunter 2? We have no other interest. I'm surprised because these boards are rarely offered. But 3 seconds to go. Jared, I think you're going to be the winner, young man. You are. Jared is the winner at $40. He's one of our regulars, too. That's great. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And it's time to get some more stuff in. Gosh, we're moving along. We're at item 15. We're at the halfway mark. And I think it's 8 o'clock. We're at the half. That means we're probably going to end at 9 or a little after 9. Good. Well, I think this has helped a lot. His system here has really helped us. We are up to item 16, which I believe is a Shinobi board. I am right. Item 16. Anyway. Okay. Now, we got the Shinobi board back from one of our good customers. Sean Jones came down with his son and wife and picked up some of the games he bought last weekend. And we had a lot of fun together. And and you'll see it in a video. The video has not been released. It's actually a video after the one I'm working on. And he brought back the Shinobi board. I had to send him a board that had no sound because they didn't have a board with sound. So he brought this back. This board works perfect, but there is no sound. And that's because I'm told the suicide battery is bad. It's in this epoxy-cased harness. So we know the sound works, or the amplifier works, because we have a hum. Can you hear the hum? But when I put a credit on it, we have no sound. Okay? So we're offering it, actually, it did hit the reserve. Tim has offered $75. That's the reserve. A nice, clean as a whistle Shinobi. Kids go bonkers to play Shinobi. And Tony is now going to start the countdown. The countdown is at 19 seconds. A bargain. Now, I know there is availability for you to upload or download a chip so the sound will come back. So if you need a working board, this is the time to get it. If you have the ROM, if you already have a Shinobi, you can just copy the ROM, or if it's saved on your computer, you can put it in. 2Bid has now made an offer of $85. $85. Not too shabby. Tim has jumped in. Tim is one of our best customers of all time. He has definitely spent the most money of all time. And he's offered us $100 for this board. There's 7 seconds to go, Tony. What do you think? Do you think it'll sell? Do you think we should order dinner? We have a new bid. Tim has jumped in. He's bumped it up $5. He sweetened the pot by $5. That's a good sweetener, isn't it? 2 Tiny Tims. Move the mic closer. Oh, you know what? I bumped it away, didn't I? Acid Rain has said move. Need the mic closer. There we go. I will fix the TV problem so I can read it clearly. That television needs to be right in my face. So I'm going to put it right off to the sides. See, I want to be able to look at you and then look at it. 110 is sold to Tim. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate it. You are the owner of, you can hear the Mighty Mouse has just saved the little mice. I put this back in the auction. It didn't sell before. This is an extremely rare ice cold beer board. Here's the deal. It's missing some socketed chips, including the ROMs. But before the ROMs were taken out, it was dead. So it was dead. Nobody just took the chips out. So we marked it dead on 8/15/2015, and we moved the chips to another game. Oh, we got a donation. Adam, thank you, young man. Adam did get his delivery finally. Thank you very much. Greetings from Australia. I have one package, half a package of Tim Tams left. Half. That's all. Tim sent us Adam sent us an enormous box full of gourmet Tim Tams. That's Australia's secret they keep from the world. These marvelous wafer cookies of all kinds of flavors. He sent every flavor they had, I think. And we have half of one left. Guess who loves your Tim Tams? Our UPS pickup guy. So, do you have any Tim Tams? He comes in, he gets 2. He loves them. So he always comes in. Do you have any Tim Tams today? And I said, yes, sir. There's still some left. There's 2 left. They're in my glove. No, if they were in the glove compartment, they would have melted. Anyway, this is an interesting board here. The board is a buy it now of $225. Oh, you already put the price up. Is there any interest at all in this board for $225? Otherwise, it will hit eBay. It doesn't look like. Yeah, always wait until I announce the buy it now price, so you'll know. But it's not a big deal. It doesn't look like there's any interest. We just thought we'd put this up again since there's so much interest in ice cold beer. This will also work in a Zeke's Peak. If you need parts to fix your game, this might be something you might be able to get. It has not been reproduced. It's not available. And it doesn't look, I'm going to give just a few more seconds, Terry, and then we're going to move on. He's going to move us on to the next item. No interest? All right, I will put it on eBay for $300, and I will sell it. So this is it, folks. No interest. Nobody wants my shitty board. I keep forgetting I can't edit that out. Oh, I can't edit that out. Well, listen, these were popular last time.
Donation.
I did. Adam, another donation. I didn't see this one. This is from Snapcracker. Canadian 2. Give that Tony a tip. He's working hard. Yes, he is. I promise you, I'm going to stuff him tonight. I'm going to stuff the boy. These were popular last week. These are single. We had a lot of these, I guess. These are MCR boards. And MCR is the code for Bally's wonderful system of games they released. I had 3 boards sandwiched together with metal plates, dividing them. What a pain in the ass to fix them. But I actually have a video showing that if you have a system, MCR system, and you got sprite issues where there's lines in your characters, I came up with a great system. You take it has to be a wooden yardstick because the metal ones will bend. And you slide the yardstick in between the boards and push the ROMs down. It actually works. I can't tell you how many games we got rid of the lines and dots without taking the stupid board system apart. So there's a Todd's tips for you. without you even asking for it. These are the soundboards, the top boards to 5 different games. The first one, I was pretty sure Kurt said this was Spy Hunter. But I'll tell you, the 2 processors are missing. But the board probably didn't work before that, just so you know. So, and that's what, and we ended up using the boards elsewhere. This is a Kickman. It's missing this processor, but these 2 are there. Okay, the next one is a Satan's Hollow. It's missing the 2 processors here and the 1 processor here. It doesn't use these others, but the other socketed chips are present. That board looks clean. The 4th one is a Tron. It's missing 1 processor, and that's it. Okay? These got robbed, I guess, to fix other games. I think that's a Z80, actually. Actually, here's, I'll be able to tell, because this processor's here. This says no sound. There's nothing missing from it, but this is a rare one. This is Solar Fox. Solar Fox, there's a rare one. So you're going to get 5 boards for 1 price. Tim has the high bid of $75. I think, Tim, you won all 3 last time, didn't you? I think you won all 3 piles, the top, middle, and bottom board. So 5 top boards. They haven't been hacked. They haven't been cut or ripped or gouges on them. And the only thing missing are socketed parts. Start the countdown, please. Tony has started the countdown. There's 17 seconds. So you're getting a Tron, a Solar Fox, a Kickman, a Satan's Hollow, and a Spy Hunter for 1 price. We have $100 from CUDA sales, so that's $20 a board. And once again, there's nothing missing. Some of the pins are bent. The little shit pins on the end. You'll need do a little work on these. Tim is now the high bidder at 110. There's 7 seconds to go. And we have 125 viewers. We crept up a little bit. So we have some more viewers. And Tim, you bought them, $110. And they belong to you. Oh, Goldwing says, hi, Terry. Yes, dead boards are great for parts. I didn't say that bad of a word. I didn't think. Did you think I cursed that badly? I didn't think I did. Anyway, top boards are done. Now we're going to move on to the next item, which I guess is the middle boards. The middle boards. Okay. And then we're going to do bottom boards last. Once again, these are MCR boards, loose boards. I have no more complete boards or working boards because I don't have a tester. Remember, we used the Demolition Derby to test these suckers. So I have to wait until I get another MCR in. My plan, by the way, is I have a Marble Madness. I'm going to try to, we have a bunch of boards for the Marble Madness system. The big board and the cartridges. And I'm hoping to try to do some next week. I have that on Kurt's agenda. Okay, we have middle boards. This is the MCR system. This is the middle board to that kick that was in the first one. Okay? This board is complete. There's one socketed chip that's missing, but it could be that doesn't use that. So this is the middle board for kick. This is missing a Z80, and this is the middle board for Satan's Hollow. Another Z80 missing from Tapper. Tapper! This is a rare board, Mr. Tapper. Anyway, yeah, it's just missing the Z80. Okay? Next board. Demo Derby. So we have a Demo Derby. Okay, that's the middle board for Demolition Derby. And finally, it would be Tapper. If it was Root Beer Tapper, it would say Root Beer. Tapper, it would be the Budweiser, not the root beer, I mean. It's the Budweiser. Tap, tap, tapper, yes. And the last board, oh boy. This is missing the Z80. Oh, here we are, Two Tigers. So, Two Tigers is also Tron. So, remember, Two Tigers was a chip conversion from Tron boards. So, you can consider Two Tigers a Tron if you need now. Remember, the only thing missing from these boards are the socketed chips. Nobody has sucked anything out of them. Start the countdown because we need to get moving. No, I got this next. We're doing good. This system is good.
Did you bring anything down for you?
Not yet, but you can put stuff up in a minute as soon as I've done this one. Tim is now the high bidder. Remember, Tapper is in there. A middle board Tapper. Tappers are worth big bucks. At this price, it's a great deal. Head Geek is now the new bid, high bid at $130 for the 5 boards. So I actually thought with Tapper it would go a lot higher. Tim has increased the price to $1. No, Terry, can you see on the slip, is the box of joysticks there? Do you see it on the paper? It may have got, that's going to be the last item, I think. Do you see it there?
The last one.
No. Do you see a box of joysticks anywhere? Okay, we're up to $175 from Tim for the middle boards. $175. We're up to 132 viewers. No, 132. 180 now. So we got $180. So Tim, no chatting while you're bidding war. 190. Head Geek has jumped up the price to 190. Thank you, sir. So far, so good. 190 is the new bid. Frank put them in the lunchbox. Oh yeah. Well, I do have a box of parts. You don't see them anywhere, so that'll be the last item of the night. The joysticks. Head Geek is now at 200. There's 7 seconds to go. We may add an extra item. Pardon? Oh, 205. Okay, Tim has jumped ahead.
That thing is listed as 30.
It was an old listing, but we can try it. I'll see what happens.
I just have to change the name. There's no
Right.
name on anything for that last one.
Okay, Head Geek, 210. Did they finish eating, by the way, honey?
No, I'm leaving them alone.
Okay. They'll be fine. I think 1 cartoon's enough. Okay, it's sold. Head Geek, thank you very much. They have cake too? Oh, they still have the cake. Okay. The party's going strong. How many people showed up? More than 25?
No, but I mean, it's a lot of food.
It was a lot of food.
Came on a limousine.
A limo. Ooh, how classy. A van limo. Is there maybe 20 people?
25.
There's 25. Good. Well, good. I hope they're having fun. Did you do a walkthrough and make sure everything's okay?
Room for me to get by. I'm not bothering them.
Well, you have to make sure that Shuffle Alley has wax.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I already looked at that.
Okay. Okay.
Buffet style.
Boife. We call them boifes. Folks, we're up to the last item, the bottom board. This is the board that's hidden from view. Now, this is considered the CPU. Or, I'm sorry, the video generator. I'm sorry, the video. So this is what generates the videos. The first one is kick. There is nothing missing from the board. There's even a chance the board works. The reason I say that is because the boards got taken apart to get another board to get a game running. I swear to God, if we would have marked it bad, I have no idea the board may work. That is fully complete. The second board is also fully complete. It's a demolition derby. Look at the difference in programming. See, look, the video generator, there are 8 chips there, and these RAMs down here. But look at this one. The kick didn't have anywhere near as many program chips, did it? So we have a fully complete a demo derby, and we have a fully complete, nothing missing, 2 Tigers or Tron, okay? And we have a fully complete, nothing missing Spy Hunter. Nothing missing. Maybe the board works. That had, look at that row of chips on the video generator. You know, I could be. I have a price. I have a price, Paul. I do. And finally, another. All right, all 5 boards are fully complete. This one is. Is it Satan? Satan's Hollow. 5 fully complete bottom boards. That's a good sign. And nobody's screwed with them. Okay? You may start the countdown. Okay. So we have 17 seconds, and Tim Hoffman is at 120. Nothing missing from these boards. Kurt went up and found these, my little Kurtie. He went to a luncheon today for his niece, and he said I'll be in later today, and it's a little later than it is. It's very late. Head Geek is the high bidder at 145. Don't have many watchers tonight. 125. Boy, what's it with it this Saturday? We having these too often, maybe. But I thought we'd have more viewers. But we're going to still hang in there. 170 for Tim. It's possible with the summer coming, a lot of people are going away. But, you know, you can watch me from your phone from the boardwalk. Now, if you do, you're in a sad shape. Okay. You should be enjoying the boardwalk. 190 for Tim. But, of course, we do appreciate it. Thank you, Tony. That was very generous. My goodness. Get them some diet wings tonight at Applebee's for the gang. It's almost bikini season. Can you imagine me in a bikini in Speedos? What do you think, Terry? Tim, you were the high bidder. You won for 190. You won the 5 unmolested, fully complete boards, the MCR, and we are done with that. Good. And we are up to item 21, Terry. We're at 2/3 through. All right, item 21. It's over in the far left. It's that gumball machine, I think. Now, I had this kicking around, and you know what? I am done. I am not bothering. I don't know whether anybody wants to screw with this. It's a gumball machine of some sort. The front glass was broken, and somebody put heavy mylar on the front where the cracks were. See, it wasn't tempered glass. It was regular plate glass. I'm going to assume, actually, wait a minute. You know what? We could actually put is that a dime? It has a lock. It looks like the lock's been fooled with. Let me try to get a dime. We have a cheap starting bid on this. There's no top, okay? But let me just put a dime in it and see if it actually works. Isn't this wonderful? With cordless mics, I can go off camera and do anything I want. My haters are going nuts right now. You know, they're furious that we're able to run an auction this quickly and smoothly. We haven't had a single screw up tonight. Not a single screw up. Here, let me load dime in. Dime is in. It doesn't work, Tony. Maybe it's a penny. Wait a minute. That may be a penny. Let me try a penny. You do? Good. We're going to try Tony's penny. By the way, Tony brought us donuts, too. Let's see if I can actually... Oh, God, that's not good luck. I got it. Here we go. Maybe it is a penny. Is there any interest? Tony... Oh, put the green light on. Yes, start the... There we go. It does. It's spun inside. So it does work. And my penny's lost. I can hear it. Listen. Oh, I think there's at least 2 pennies in there. Anyway, the lock has been drilled out. This button says snap ball. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Tony. It loads the ball in, and you snap it, and it goes up into these holes.
Kick and catch.
Right. So this drops the gum down into the machine, and then you hit this button, and it shoots it up into one of these holes. Tony, can you zoom in? The top slider. On the very top, there's a silver thing. That's it. If you... no, move it left or right. Too far. Go back a little. Now, come in a little tighter, and I'll move this. Yeah, they're good. Perfect. Look. Do you see? So you can go into different holes for your points, and then it comes out the bottom hole. So it would then end up coming here. So in other words, you put your penny in, you turn it. I can see in here it's spinning. It drops the penny into here. Did you hear that drop? And then you shoot this. This needs a little oil. It fires the ball up, and then it goes into one of these holes. Arcade lover, you're the high bidder. I zoom back out, Tony, because they don't want to look at my beauty. And start the countdown. Arcade lover, you're the high bidder. So you'll have to make some kind of a lid for this, but I didn't even look at this. You know, I guess I should have. But it's bowling, 10 pins bowling. I think I even called it 10 pin. I didn't even look. So Kurt found this upstairs. And looks like you're the winner, Arcade Lover. You have won. Thank you very much, sir. I hope you can get this restored. Possibly somebody online. I should have known. It says a penny on it. And I'm trying a dime. It actually says a penny, Tony. I must be out of my mind. Listen, I have an item here. Now, this is probably for somebody that's into vending and stuff. We didn't know what to do with this. We have 5 different, this is actually right from the pool table itself. There's slides. And this has been bypassed, so it just vends it without 2 quarters in it. And this is going to be, I'm going to show you the price soon, but not yet. This is a buy it now, right?
Wait, the 60 brand new micro switches?
Oh, is that next? Oh, gosh. Okay, wait a minute. Wrong item. That was my mistake. Thank you, Tony, for picking that up. Kurt found a box of brand new switches. We didn't have quite enough, so we put in a few extra other switches. These are the switches. They need the little wire, but they're micro switches. You can hear it clicking. See, look at that. There's 50 of them. And they're all brand new. There's a couple of used ones he threw in for extra. But I guess if you have coin doors and you want to restore them as close to new as you can, you could put one of these switches in. Now, you'll notice I see people are already making offers. This is... was Kurt smiling when he came back downstairs. My little Curdy birdie. He never came in today. Anyway, micro switches a go-go, I like to say. So I got a bunch of them. They are new. Kurt said they were new in the packaging, but the packaging he lifted the pack up and it broke. So we just put them in the cash pan here to show them off. But we'll put them in a nice bag to ship. By the way, we'll ship the cheapest possible way. That means that at the end of the auction tonight, Jillian's program lets us see what you bought and puts everything together in a package for us so we can price the shipping. We'll send you an invoice, and then you can pay it by PayPal. That's we'd like PayPal because it's so easy. Or you can call me with a credit card. Or you can do what Chuck did. Wonderful Chuck that brought us the popcorn and the donuts and the cookies. Thank you, Chuck. And pick up the stuff in person. And then we'll do some filming. I filmed with Chuck today, of course, after bringing us that. So, Tony, what is the high price? 30, okay. And the low price is 20. So we have 3 people that picked prices out. Now, this is for 50 micro switches. Okay, we have a $45 bid. So we have as low as 30, as high as 45. I wonder if they'll sell. I don't know yet. So what we're going to do now, if you want to bid, this is the time. If you want to bid in between, I guess there's no in between there. There isn't. So this is the time to bid. You can, Terry, you're going to start the countdown. Tony, you can do it. Tony, start the countdown. I wonder if any of those bids are high enough. What do you think, Tony? Anything going to happen? Let's see if anybody puts in a lower or higher bid. We have a $10 bid, a 20. Things look, it looks like I can't read it. We have to put the screen closer. It did sell. And that it's silver solder. Of course I should know that. I've been hawking silver solder. The high bid, that's exactly what we wanted to sell them for. $45 for 50. Thank you very much to silver solder. I appreciate it. And we will move on to the next item, which is those slide mechanisms. Now, what we did here, we're on the second side. These are for pool tables for 25 cents and higher. There's 5 different mechanisms, and we tested them and made sure they work. Now, these retail for $50 each if you tried to buy these. This is an item for somebody that's still vending slide equipment, pool tables, but then there's some arcade games that use these mechanisms. This is the only odd one. It's a real big one, and they've bypassed the quarters. It'll simply vend out without putting coins in. However, the rest of these mechanisms, this one actually says, somebody wrote free play on it. So this is another one that slides in and out. That's 2. The next one is 2 quarters, and that one does stop because you need the 2 quarters in to vend it. Now, this one is one of the newer style. These are the expensive ones. This is set up for 4 quarters. Okay? So, once you have your plate on the end. And the last one is 2 quarters. And we have what's the reserve on these? 30. So, $30 for 5 coin mechs. Start the countdown. Kurt said to me, Todd, I'll bet people would like this. And I said, I don't know. I think Kurt was wrong. There's no interest in these mechs at $30. And Kurt's going to owe me. He's going to owe me dinner at Applebee's for that. Oh, no, wait a minute. Silver Solder has offered $30. So that's $6 each. Yeah. Plus the shipping. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is sold to Silver Solder. Thank you, sir. Kurt was right. He said, Todd, do you think we can get $30 for these? I said, we can try. And Tony said, have him pay $1 per message. I use them on my tables and location. Okay. If I ever get banned, I'd message Tony every single minute that Todd was on. On what? Frank cannot get up the stairs. Yes, he can. Frank's not that fat, is he? You're not having fun at this party, are you, Terry? Terry's very disturbed. Well, I hope they tip. Atari did very well. You made, was it $30 in the first party, 38? In the second party? You better tell me. I put gas in your car today, girl. I don't want some chuckles and giggles. Tony, do you see what I put up with? Constant abuse. Okay. We're up to item 24, which is Double Dragon. Are any of you looking for a working Double Dragon board set?
I can't believe nobody's finished.
Oh, you didn't start it? Yeah, you got to start it. The green light means you can start bidding, but I'm not going to sell this working board for under $100. However, the crazy prices that we see this board selling for. Now, here's the beautiful thing about this board. I want you to zoom in on it. Terry, why don't you work the zoom? I'm going to tell you what the beautiful thing about this board is. Now, you see here? See that area? Okay, you can zoom out. Thank you. The beautiful thing about this board, thank you, Tony. It's going to zoom all the way out. I'm going to turn the volume down a bit. Let me turn the brightness down a tiny bit. The perfect picture. It was a great game. This was the first video game where you could box your player. So the 1 and 2 players could interact with each other and punch each other. See, originally, you could only punch the bad guys, but you could actually get pissed off and punch your buddy. Now, here's the special thing about this board. It was mounted in the game like this on the bottom and the front. People were stealing the board. They were prying the games open and stealing these boards. Because it was JAMA, you could plug it into another JAMA game and make money. Because Double Dragon was big. So the boards were being stolen right from the front of the game. They didn't have to go in the back of the machine. Just pry the front. So you started to see these big locks on the front of them. Number 2, mice. Most Double Dragon boards were in laundromats or fast food restaurants, like a chicken takeout or whatever, and the mice would build a beautiful little nest on this board and piss all over the board. Pee and piss. So, consequently, the boards got piss encrusted and ruined, and they did not work. That's why almost all the Double Dragon boards you find these days, the bottom board's fine, but the top board is not working because of the PP. Urine does not interact well with PCB boards. And I always thought that was mean, but it doesn't. It doesn't work well. So anyway, this board has 0 PP. It's as clean as a whistle. Kurt found it in a box upstairs, and it's ready for you. It's ready to, and we're going to actually start. It did meet the reserve. The reserve was 100. But it looks like Hockeyist, is it Hockeyist or Hockey Lust? Hockeyist is the high bidder, and he's going to be buying this for $155. However, the countdown means you have 16 seconds to offer more. Acid Rain has offered $5 more. So he has said, I want. And now, Vandersnatch. You're back. Vandersnatch is back. But Hockeyist is back again, $175 for a clean, unpissed Double Dragon. Acid Rain has jumped in at $185. Their bidding is furious and fast. $190 from Acid Rain. Hockeyist is at $200. $200 is our high bidder. $210 from Acid Rain. You must have a location or a possible sale. You know, a lot of people have been buying our boards and then selling them themselves on eBay. Great. Make all the money you can. God loves you. Okay, Vandersnatch is now the high bidder at 2 1/4. Actually, I've heard that some people are buying them and selling them on Facebook. Arcade exchanges have a lot of auctions too, and they've been buying them cheaper on mine and then selling them again. God bless them. Good for you. 240 is the high bidder. And the countdown started again. 250. Countdown starts again. Double Dragon, unpissed, working great. I think that's a good price. 255 is Acid Rain. So we are getting more bids. And so far, so good. And I turned the volume down, by the way, because I knew it was driving you nuts. All right, we have 290 now from Vandersnatch. 13 seconds to go. 300 now. So we'll turn the volume down a little. Vandersnatch at 310. And we got 12 seconds to go. So the bidding is still going on. Ongoing bidding excitement. It looks like it's winding down. Vandersnatch, you, my man, are the winner. And it's 310. Thank you, sir. Appreciate this purchase. And now I will move these off because we are up to a rather unusual item, and I've priced them cheap. Is this a best offer? What was this one?
This one is a buy it now.
We have a buy it now. And we've put these at a really low price because we want to move them to somebody who will appreciate them. These are bingo, not bingo, like a slot machine board. Darn if I couldn't have left the darn connector on the thing. We were able to buy, here it is, we were able to purchase from PCB Junkie, a JAMA adapter, because this game has a boatload of connections. See how long the top connector is? It's not JAMA. So we'll plug this in. All 3 boards are working, and we have priced this so cheap, it's going to make your head spin. So you will be able to purchase 3 boards for one price. In a moment, I'm going to just get this fired up. You need the 5-button poker panel, but it seems to be a pretty good, pretty popular item. Do we have a picture now, Tony? Yes. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to. Yeah, I think the problem is I don't have any buttons to start the movement. So that's board 1. These connectors fit really tight. So the boards are slightly different, and they're made by different manufacturers. So oddly enough, this one says removal voids warranty. So you don't want to remove it. Now, this is a JAMA. So this one doesn't require that funny connector. There we go. And isn't that an interesting load? So this is a JAMA one. But once again, I don't think I think I can start it, but I can't do much in terms of playing it. So this is a JAMA one. And then the third board uses this big long connector. Now, there's a ton of great chips in here. A number of them are actually in sockets, too. So if somebody is in need of chips, too, and they don't want to use these as they were made to be used, they can. So here's the third one. Now, once I get this on, we're going to show you the price. Oh, they did sell. So we are sold. Right? Oh, and I don't have this one right. So $50, bought all three, retro game with hopper. Let me just plug this in so you can see the picture. There it is. Okay, so he knows it's a good deal. I thought it was too. And we priced it nice and cheap to show you that we do have some great deals at our show. Thank you, Retro. Retro sends us a lot of coffee too. He's very kind to us. Tony, we have a lot of wonderful people, don't we, that watch. Thank you very much.
Wonderful, good people. We appreciate you.
We do. We do. We're almost done, Tony. This is, we're in a record of numbers. We are up to the bill validator. We're up to 26, guys, if you're counting. And I believe this one is the right price. If you hit the green button, that'll start the count. So people could start entering their price. Now, here's the deal. This came out of a very new poker game that we had next door, and we sold the cabinet, and I took the monitor out because it had a new Wells Garner in it. This is a working, we tested it, even takes the new 20s. It spit out a new 5, but it could be, but we put a new 20 in and it worked. It takes ones, of course. It's an AE 2631D7, and it has a series of switches on the side with a stacker, and I think we've priced this at a good price. Now, what is going to happen is whoever is closest to the price, but or above. In other words, if you guess it right on, you got it. If you're 5, 10, 15 above, whoever's closest to the price I wanted will win it. Tony, will you start the countdown? That means if you bid too much, you won't win it if the price was lower that we wanted. We have, looks like 6 different bidders, anywhere from $5 all the way up to $110. Who's going to win it? Somebody will. And look at that. The right price was was it 95? Yes, $95 it sold for. And then look, and if you'll notice that somebody was willing to go 110. But guess what? You didn't have to, because we only wanted $95 for it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Oh, this plug came out. Anyway, we'll send that out to you straight away. If these are the only things you're buying, we will price them and get them out as fast as we can. We're up to 27, which is a working, clean as a whistle, dot matrix display for any pinball machine you own between 91 and 2008. Okay? This will work in any one, any brand. It's clean. There is no burn-in. We've retested it. We guarantee it to work. We'll have our stamp on the back. It is a nice working dot matrix display. And what's even better, wait a minute, let me get my comments up. I can see better. Yes, Eleni points out only 4 items. God, we're really on time. This isn't good. It's not even 9 o'clock. This will be our fastest auction of all time. But we will go back and retry some items that didn't sell. All right, now here's the deal. We're going to put a price up on the screen now, and whoever buys it first hits the buy it, not in bounce. $75, a like brand new dot matrix display. It is sold to 2Bid. And 2Bid knows it's a great deal because you can put it in any game, even your favorite game. And look, I got another dot matrix game, not matrix, but this will only work in new Stern games, starting in 2008 or 9, up until 2017. I think Star Trek. This will work in any. It's a red LED display. Do you have a display where a line or a block is out? This is like brand new. It works 100%. Why pay $300 when I can sell it to you at the cheapest possible price in the world? Tony, show him that price. $65. $65. It is sold to Kingpin. $300 item. And this was taken out of a game that we converted to color. So it's like brand new. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Oh, that was a bargain for that.
It's a great deal. That's because I am great. I'm hungry. I know. Do you think they're going to leave pizza for us? No. God. I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. Tim has finished work. Time for drinks. Paul gets something better. Well, we're really close. We are close to the end, aren't we? We are now up to item 29. All right, now here's an unusual item. I have never had these before. These are enormous boards. They are gapless. And my feeling is that Namco and Bally said, let's make the biggest ass board we can possibly make just to piss everybody off. And boy, did they make one. Look at the size of this thing.
Plug the slide in for those?
Yes. Yes, that's a good idea. This is the biggest. This is even wider than Rampage and Xenophobe. Now, here's the deal. Both boards were fully complete, but one board was missing a processor and this big-ass chip in the center with all the little legs in it. I guess it's a custom chip. So that board was dead. That's this one. I took those two chips out of that board, and I put them into this board, and this is what happens. Look at the TV screen. This is what happens. Okay, it loads, and then it comes up to this. It counts that, and then it starts loading again. That's it. That's what it does. So now I change the voltage, and nothing happens. So I can't get it to do anything other than this. So there's nothing screwed up with the board. I don't know why, but this means the board is running to a point. Now, we have both boards offered for $65. So you'll get both boards of the famous Gapless. There's no interest, Terry. Start the countdown. The countdown has started. 19 seconds. Nope, Tim knows. I mean, maybe Tim, it's one of the socketed chips. Guess what? Okay. Can you freeze the countdown? I think I see what the problem is. Let's see if it works. Can you freeze it, Terry?
Yeah.
Okay. One of the chips is a leg out. God, maybe this is it. Maybe the board will work. What? What?
The look of horror on his face, he didn't know how to stop the timer.
I didn't either. Huh? All right, we're going to try this. I mean, PCB Junkie is the high bidder, but we're going to wait because maybe it'll work. Okay, good. Okay, now we're ready. Nothing's happening now. Boy. All right, you know what? I'll reset it. Let's let it reset. Well, the leg was out. I couldn't have made it worse. Hold on. No. No, change. I was so hoping it would work. Well, restart the counter. Okay. There was a chance that was it, but I guess it wasn't. So Tim is the high bidder. It's It's interesting I spotted that one. But the countdown's down. We have a high bid from Tim at $90. You're getting 2 boards. One board does this. The other board with the chips in it did nothing. Tim is the winner. Thank you, Tim. And I really hope you can get this going. You're off to a good start. That's for sure. Thank you, Terry. If you put these up on Mr. Shelf. Somebody's playing Elvis. I hear Elvis. We have a record player out there. No, it's a jukebox. But, parties at TNT are always a hit. And all my competitors, a lot of them went bankrupt. You already know, you guys helped us through this COVID fiasco because we weren't doing good at all. Okay, guys, we are up to 6 set of 6 beautiful mylars. Now you will get brand new ones, and they'll be separated by cardboard. Not cardboard, but a paper. They're brand new. They're beautiful color. This is the one with the arrow. Yep. So this is Wipeout. Now, the paper, see there's a piece of paper that, see I'm pulling the paper out. See, so you can see how brilliant the colors are. This is Wipeout, a ski-themed game. We haven't had any of these Mylars up for ages. So I said, you know what, Terry, let's put some up. A set of 6 at a crazy price. This is the Edward G. Robinson, the rarely seen Big House. One of our collectors actually got a prototype Big House that's completely different artwork. It's amazing. And a different head setup. It's very rare, and it's actually fun. It's got a great bassy soundtrack. It's fun. It's not great, but it's fun. Cactus Jacks is the food fight game. Great graphics, a Western theme, beautiful women. How can you go wrong? And you throw tomatoes and cabbages and cucumbers. Kevin Costner, Dennis Hopper, The Wooder World. Beautiful colors on that. Look at that. And once again, you're going to get brand new ones, 5 of them. This is going to be a best offer.
Right price.
The right price, the right price. The Gladiators. Okay, this is a science fiction, a futuristic gladiator game.
What year?
Gladiators is 95. And finally, let me take the paper off. You can see without the paper, when we take the paper off, it's very colorful. Teed off a golf game. That one had the talking gopher on the head. So you're going to get 6 brand new Mylars, each separated by paper. I can ship these. They're the only thing you win. It'll ship cheap because we can roll them and put them into one of the post office rectangular priority mail tubes. By the way, we ship everything priority mail or UPS. We will pack everything. Everything has, believe it or not, arrived. The only thing that has not arrived now, Luigi, who sent us all that chocolate, we sent him Chris Frenchie's amazing Jaws backglass Mylar, and he hasn't gotten it. It's in Australia, but they haven't delivered it to him, and it's been over 2 months. Okay. The countdown has started. This is your last chance to make a bid. If you want these, put in what you want to pay for it. If somebody else already has a bid, your bid may go in, but they will be above you. And the time is up. Did it sell? It did sell. So an arcade lover hit it right on the noggin. $150. That's $25 each. You could sell one at a show for $40 or $50. Terry, are we down to what? 2 things now. And then we're going to try. Actually, we're going to do this one next. Kurt found this upstairs. We don't have a key. I don't know. We put a lower price on this. Is this a guess the price?
Buy it now.
Oh, this is a buy it now.
It says best offer, but it doesn't have the. Oh, you didn't buy
Oh.
Put like down here.
Well, why don't you put a
Same with
reserve?
The last two don't. Put down.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a best offer. That's the low. No,
That's
Terry.
right. Okay.
That's your reserve.
Yeah. Forgot.
Just like the last item. Okay. I had another one of Chuck's things. We have a $20 reserve on this. I guess we didn't really need any reserve. We just want to get $20 for this. Now look. It's a Sebring. I know, but you see, there's this guy. Whenever I say Sebring, he goes frigging bonkers. It's not a Sebring, it's a Sebring. He'll scream that at me.
What do you want the last reserve to be?
Well, I don't know yet. Let me think about it because I'm going to do two things that didn't sell first.
Because I'm going out there.
Oh.
You're not gonna have me anymore to change it. You want to change it?
We're going to do the joystick. I'm going to add the joysticks as 31.
Okay.
Oh, no, make this 30. 32 will be the... 32 will be the box of joysticks. I forgot to put them on there.
Yeah. Or
Okay, and the reserve is this.
yeah. Okay.
Okay? The last item will do the Star Wars control panel. And I'm going to put that as a reserve of... All right, she's typing it up. All right, now here's the deal. The coin mech's in it. It's as heavy as can be. This is a ton.
It has a black box in it, too.
Oh, there's a black box? Really? Oh, there is. Oh, God.
You're having item 33, right?
Yes. It
Best
doesn't...
offer?
Yes, that'll be best offer, but there's a reserve, Terry, of
Okay. And what is the name of it? What is it?
a Star Wars
Star Wars.
control panel.
Okay.
Okay. So here's the deal. This is as heavy as all hell. We don't have the thing that spins in the window. So I've seen what people have done. They make the speakers in here, and the buttons could actually pick the songs out. But you won't be able to tell what the songs are because we don't have this. But in terms of parts, everything is here, and it's in good shape. I think the chrome needs to be redone probably at some point. But it's as heavy as all hell, and I don't have keys to get in it. The coin return spring still works on the side. See, this is how you got the coins out. I got to tell you this great story because we're running. We're not running late at all. Boy, we're right on time. It's 9 o'clock.
Yours, right?
Huh?
Box
Yeah, this is mine.
Star Wars?
Yes. Anyway, I got to tell you, this late we actually were selling these at some point for decorations for your house, and the woman said to me, I really want this because my husband always wanted a jukebox. But she said, where do you put the records in it? So she thought this thing held the records. I said, no, ma'am, it's a wall box. And she says, yeah, but it's a record player. How can I put my records in it? And I said, well, you have to have the jukebox to do that. You see, in diners and restaurants where you saw these and you didn't see a jukebox, it's because they had something called an under-the-counter unit. It was a box with nothing on it, nothing written on it except the logo of the company. And you lifted the lid and the mechanism and the amplifier and everything was inside. And then the amplifier, one amplifier, sent a signal via a 70-volt line to each of the speakers in the restaurant. So one amplifier could power 30 of these with no problems or efforts. It was a great system. It's called the 70-volt system, and it's been around. The 70-volt system has been with us since the 40s. That's right. That's how the 70-volt system, that means the amplifier is not taxed. See, if you have a speaker, if the jukebox is here, and the speaker's way down there in the other room or at your swimming pool, by the time the sound got to it, it would have lost all of its volume because it would be struggling to get there. So the jukebox converts it to 70 volts, not wattage, voltage. It goes to the speakers. You can run it on speaker wire, same stuff. And then at each speaker, there's a little transformer that converts the voltage back to watts. You just have to watch your watts. These speakers are 1 watt each. So it's 2 watts. So this wall box is 2 watts. That wall box is 2 watts. Well, you can have a whole lot of them, and you're not going to hurt your amplifier because they're only 1 watt. 2 watts apiece, or whatever the wattage is. So it was a great system, still used today. The old public address systems used the same system. That's why, but of course they had a lot more amplifiers, but you know, if you think about it, a racetrack or something, they have 5,000 speakers. How do you power them all? The 70-volt system. Ta-da! Anyway, here it is. Heavy as all hell. I don't have keys. It doesn't have the instructions. And Tony is now going to start the countdown timer. It looks like MV Jeff is the high bidder. The high bidder. He's going to be buying this because in 12 more seconds, the counter ends. And the jukebox wall box is sold. And I believe this is the only one that Kurt found. Curdy Birdie only found one. And did it? It did. Thank you very much, MV. Appreciate it. Do appreciate your purchase. Okay. We are up to the joysticks. Is that right, Tony?
Yes.
I didn't have them on the list. Inexplicably, I left them off, but I have them over here. This is going to be a best offer. These were very popular at the last sale because this is an opportunity for you to buy a whole box of joysticks, some of them fully complete, for less than 1 or 2 joysticks if you went to buy them from Waco, or 3 maybe. But of course it depends. It's a whole box of them. Now, in this box, there's not 1, but 2 Galaxians. I have these up on eBay now for $15 each, and I'm selling them. I'm going to put 2 in this box. Okay? This is a complete, but it's not moving right, but it's a complete joystick. This one is. It's working fine. This one is. This one is complete, but the micro switches are not on it. So you would have to put micro switches. But guess what? We have a whole bunch of bases for you to put on it. Wait, this isn't in that. Listen. It's his birthday. Is he 40? Was that 40 years old? 50. He's 50 years old. He was listening better than me. You can put the green light on. They can start bidding. Okay. They're all clapping. Guess what? I think it's another Mighty Mouse cartoon. I hope she knows to start the other projector. We were out on one side. Wait a minute. Nope. Oh, Terry, it's on the other projector if you want to run it. Yeah, okay. We're still running film. She better not have the sound blasting. What's this cartoon? Anyway. Okay. Another working one. Well, it's all here, but it's missing a centerpiece or something. Oh, this is an odd one. Oh, Tony, you know what this is? You see this slider? You loosen the screws and slide it over. You can make it 4-way or 8-way.
I never saw that.
Isn't that really weird? I'm willing to bet it's new and never used. We bought out a lot of stuff. Another partial joystick. Another partial. This is part of a Defender, but I don't. Here's another complete one. Working. Another partial. Partial. Another complete one. There's a lot of complete joysticks in this. Now, I know what this is from. I believe this was a Leprechaun, but it's missing stuff. Oh, it's another one of those 4 8-way. It's made by it's Australian. An Australian company. Beautiful joystick. That one's new too. Here's another one working. And we also have a whole bunch of these. There's a whole bunch of them. Okay? Another working. No, well, it's missing the centerpiece. This is part of a Donkey Kong joystick. It's a Donkey Kong, but it's missing the metal plate and a couple switches. Another parts one. Oh, here's a brand new little mini joystick. Brand new. Okay. And then there's about 4 more. All the micro switches, they're bases. So it's a plethora of parts. Anyway. So there's a lot of stuff. All right. 140. Well, that's the beauty of the TNT best offer sales. We are the very best in the world. God, my competitors will hate me for saying that. Listen, I have to have a little fun. Well, the Defender one's not complete. That's not complete. It's just the 2 shells. There's no guts. But start the countdown, young man. Here goes the countdown. And you guys can still bid to get in on this because there's 18 seconds left. And this will ship UPS because there's no way the post office will ship this out cheap. No way. 140 is the high bid. It looks like you are going to win it. It is Iffy King, Nifty King. Thank you, Nifty King. Appreciate it. We'll calculate the cost and let you know. See, we'll be able to get all your address information right online. Now, did Terry tell you how to go back to previous auctions that didn't sell? Because I was sort of hoping to do that. But she's involved with the color cartoon. We had 2, I think. Number 17. If you can back up, I know Jillian's and also number 12. 12 and 17. Because we're having so much fun, we're going to go a little longer. Pardon?
12 or 17?
Do either one.
Number 12?
Yeah, we can do 12 first.
Reserve at $50?
Yes. So if you put that up, we will try again to sell this one last time. He's going to back it up. No, it still says...
Hold on, we got it. Wait.
Okay, we're going to fix it. Okay, we're at 12. Okay, the highest offer was $45 by Doug. But it won't sell because we need at least 50. This is an Astron belt. Astron belt, Sega's Laserdisc game. It came out of a Laserdisc game. We have no idea whether it works. I would assume it does because most people converted the Laserdisc game. It has the outputs here for the RCA jacks for the sound. Then they even have a little arrow. Sega was always good at pointing an arrow at the volume control. They have a little red arrow here at this thing that doesn't look like a volume control, but there it is. We have a bid of $45 from Doug. Start the countdown. There's probably still no interest in this, but we thought we'd offer it. The Midway released Laserdisc game, board made by the Sega Corporation. So it has a processor. There's nothing missing from the board. It even has the Bally Midway sticker on it. There is still no interest. It will not sell. It's still available. So there it goes. And then the last item, before we go to item 33, the last item is the ice cold beer. It's item 17. And we have a buy it now on this board. This, right now, the board did not work, and they took chips out to fix other ice cold beers. So basically, the only thing missing from the board are the socketed chips. The socketed chips. The board was marked dead. Okay, we have a buy it now, $2.25. If any of you are working on an ice cold beer, those games are selling for $4,000 to $5,000. If you need a board, the amplifier's here, the 5-volt processor, all the other chips are intact. Some of the processors here are missing, and the EEPROM. It only had one EEPROM, I think, Tony, one or two. So it's either ice cold beer or Zeke's Peak. Start the countdown on it. Oh, there's no countdown. It's a buy it now. I'm going to count down myself. I'm going to count down from 10. Does anybody want this? Because in 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nobody wants my crappy board. I tried, didn't I, Tony?
You tried so hard.
Nobody wants it. Isn't it nice Tony stayed tonight? What would I have done if you weren't here?
I don't know. I wasn't even planning to be here.
That's right.
That's crazy.
Tony, I got to tell you, Tony brought me the seats for that. What were they? Bicep Buster. We had left the seats where we bought them from. Wait a minute. Tony is featured in the warehouse clean out video that had the Lincoln Continentals in it. Remember that one? And then you were down at the, what was vendor went bankrupt or sold out?
Sold out.
Zayon.
Herb Zayon.
Herb Zayon down in Center City, Philly.
Got a pretty penny for that building.
Yes. Oh, boy. Yeah. That building. He was in a great spot. Originally, the spot wasn't great, but the neighborhood changed. And, baby, he made out like a bandit.
Yeah.
He did. So it was very nice. Tony was down there when we went down with a clean out with Stephen Van Splinter from Gameseum. And then the twins went down. They were a big help. My two twin boys are such a big help. And Shawnee. Shawnee comes along. And guess what? Timmy and Tommy have a Facebook page, and now they're streaming. So it's called the TNT Is it the TNT Twins? Their channel? Oh, gosh, I can't remember now. If you go on...
I didn't know that. That's it.
Yes, next up, we have a pinball machine, but it's missing the entire play field. Oh, I sold one today, Chris. Honest to God. Tony, swing the camera over. Can you see this pinball over here? Keep going a little more. A little more. It's called the Games. Can you see it from there? Okay, you can see the orange in the back. Chris, I actually did. See that pinball machine? I have two of the games left, or I had two. One, the playfield was really bad, and the other, the playfield was half bad. So what a guy called me on the phone. He says, I desperately need a complete pinball machine with legs and a coin door, a lockdown bar and glass, but no playfield. And he didn't need boards because he's going to make it into a virtual pinball. You can swing it back. So I said, I have the perfect item for you. We're going to junk. We can't bring both the games back to life. We can't. So I said, I'll tell you what. I'm going to keep the best of the two. So I kept the best cabinet, the best head, and he didn't want the playfield. So I actually have the playfield pulled from the better game. And I put it in here. So this is a better playfield. And I have a junk playfield I'm going to use for parts. We're going to cut the harness off. So I got a junk playfield. Because you know playfields are ideal for making a plethora of things. I actually could convert that playfield. Oh, no, it's 2 beat. I was going to say I can't make wall art because the playfield's all worn out. It'll be parts. So anyway, Chris, I sold an empty cabinet today for $250 for games. You got playfield glass, you got a lockdown bar, you got the coin door on the front, 4 legs, and he was happy. And God, did I film it? I think I filmed it. I did. I think I insulted him too. I do that to everybody. I like insulting people. Anyway, that's pretty good. We are up to one final item. What do you call a friend that doesn't let you play a video game? A control freak. I like that. That's cute. That's cute. Thanks for Loud and Proud shared us with that. So anyway, Timmy's channel. Timmy is going to be he's at Facebook, Timothy Roth. So you can become his friend on Facebook, and then you'll see he posts his streams there on Facebook. Facebook has such a lag. I don't know. I like telling stories, but it's late. We have one more item. It's 9:19. And you know what? Tomorrow, yes, we're going to do the Star Wars control panel. It's my surprise. We're going to try to sell this again. It should be item 33. Can you find it? He's going to bring this up. And, yep, here it comes. We're going to put this up on the screen. One final item, guys. One final item. You pay for it through PayPal, Kevin. So I'm going to send a bill to whoever bids and wins. We'll send a bill out to you after the auction's finished. That'll include the shipping. We ship immediately. We don't wait. I have to find a box, or I don't think I go to the post office except on every other Thursday. No, everything goes out the next day. Now, most items can be shipped as early as Monday, Tuesday at the latest. If somebody's late in paying, it wouldn't go out until they pay for it. Obviously, we don't ship anything until it's paid for. But wait until I send the bill later tonight. And tomorrow, this is important. Tomorrow, you have to make absolutely certain you watch our program. Tony, did she show you how to show the other items? Here, let me show you something now, because I know how to do it, because I don't want to lose anybody else, because before we do the last item. See, Tony, what you do is you go down here. See these things here? Oh, I wanted to run the bear thing. I have something really fun to share with you, and I'm going to do it. I think this will block it out. Do you remember when you came down, the sound's going to switch over, and you're going to hear the soundtrack for Bear. Let me make sure Bear is on. Bear is on. Okay. Jeff from Florida came here to pick up a game, and he brought a puppy. And here's the puppy now. So what we do is we run that. Should have switched over. Why didn't it? It didn't become live, did it? Gosh, am I doing this right? It didn't go over, did it? Crap. It's not running, is it? Oh, wait a minute. Restart playback when source becomes active. Okay, here it is. Okay, there I am. I'm walking down. And look, there's the puppy. Isn't that puppy adorable? That beautiful little puppy. That is Bear. This is St. Bernard. My brother Rob got his dog after he saw this puppy. Now, guess what? Bear was in the news 2 days ago at the Florida resort of Jeff's. Here is Bear on the news at the Fantasy World Resort. This is Jeff's resort. And there is Bear. Look at the size of him. That's Jeff's partner. He has this wonderful resort in Florida, and he donated a whole week to one of our viewers that bid on it here at the auction. There is Bear. Isn't he adorable? And look at him. He was a puppy, and he's so big. Isn't that wonderful? that's Jeff. Jeff was very generous, and he donated that wonderful trip at his Fantasy World Resort. And I thought I had the video here. Gosh, this is awful. I was not ready tonight. I got a lot of stuff ready. Anyway, the good news is the Fantasy World Resort in Florida is 3 minutes away from the front entrance of Disney World, or 5 minutes. And he's cheap. FantasyWorldResort.com. There has a game room, has bear, lots of fun, family-oriented, and he has, every day, he has 4 trips over to Disney World, free, and 6 trips back. So you can stay minutes from the front gate. He'll drop you right off at the front, okay, of Disney World. And then you can go in from there. And then you get the transportation system. And then he can take you anywhere in the parks. So that's just an idea to check out his resort. The man that won the week-long, 8 days actually, it was $800 for his family. They got a beautiful place. He's going down next month. Or no, but I think it was July. Maybe it was July. He's going to share pictures and a video with us, too. Thanks, Jeff. Isn't that neat what happened to Bear? He's so big and so beautiful. Anyway. Tried to call Jeff? Somebody, okay. Anyway, yes, by the way, my family are going to Disney World. We actually booked. It's sold out now. It's their 50th anniversary. And we actually were able to book it right before it sold out. We're staying at our favorite, the Beach Club Villas. We were in a Disney Vacation Club. We're there for, I think it's 6 days. And we're all excited. That's the last week of September. I won't be here. I'll be there at Disney World. So there'll be no auctions that week. But we'll have plenty of auctions up until then. We're going to see if we can keep these going. So we are up to the last item of the night. That's the wrong reserve, but it doesn't matter now, does it? Here it is. Where is it? Here it is. I've decided it's time to go, and I'm going to make this a bargain. This is a Star Wars control panel that came off of a game that got pitched. The yoke is working perfect. Okay, forward and reserve, bang. Okay, it is got the 2 triggers and it has 1 button. I can hear the micro switches working. In the back, it's unhacked. However, the small gear is missing. They needed it for a game going out. So the small gear is you can purchase. The harness is fine. It'll plug right in. So here's an opportunity for somebody to see that. By the way, if any of you want to see the bear clip, you'll be able to see this whole live sale again after it processes on YouTube. So because the video is about 2.5 hours, it probably won't process until around 11 p.m. or 12. But you'll be able to skip ahead to the bear sequence if you want to see bear. And we'll run it again, too. Jeff was very kind to donate that 8-day vacation. But here it is. We have an offer of, how much is the offer? We have an offer of $200 from El Proto. It will sell. You will never be able to buy a Star Wars control panel for that price ever, anywhere on planet Earth. Okay? It's a great opportunity. And Tony, we're going to really excite everybody. You're going to start the countdown right now. You're starting the countdown because it's going to sell no matter what. Does anybody want to offer? Oh, Kingpin has put in $215. And remember, every time you put an offer of even $5 more, the count will jump up. It's now 17 seconds. El Proto's the high bid. Kingpin has jumped into $230. You will never find a complete control panel. You'll have to put a couple parts in it. But boy, here it is, guys. It still swings back, too. High bid is now 260. Kingpin. 14 seconds to go. This is exciting, guys. Stay on target.
I've never seen something pop like
I love that. Stay on target. Yes. Kingpin is 260. El Proto at 270. We have 15 seconds to go. Oh boy, we're having fun, aren't we? Yes, we are. Look at that. 270. I think it is, but
that. Don't count inflation. It's cheap.
guess what? It's selling. Oh, no, wait a minute. CUDA Sales has reset the timer. Remember, a bid as low as $5 more will do it. CUDA has jumped it up to 275. 275. 280 for El Proto. Okay, 280. Counter reset again, didn't it, Tony? So we got 15 seconds, 14 left. I think we have the highest viewers now, 136 people watching. 136. Luke, let go. I love it. Okay, 290. Okay, use the force, Bear. Red 5, I'm going in. Todd, how big was Bear? Oh, God, Bear was huge. Yeah, we'll run more of Bear next week, too. The bidding is done. El Proto has won it at 290. Oh, God, you know, Tony, I had this at one of the other sales for like 450. And you know what? It's time to move on, isn't it? And look, we all had fun tonight, didn't we? We did. I want to tell you guys, thank you very much for your bids. It is much appreciated. I hope to keep cleaning our studio up. I have one last thing to show you. There is see this eye here. We're using something called, here, and I'm going to swing the camera over. We're using something called Stream. So the screen here on this side is like the studio, and this is the screen you see on this side. Do you see the delay? Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, I have all these different things to put up. My most important thing to put up is this. This is the questions video. So that is the questions video for tomorrow. So tomorrow at 2 p.m. or 3 p.m., I will answer your questions. It's going to be like about 4 hours? 4 hour, I think, to answer the questions that you submitted in the I Need Your Help video that we posted the end of January. So that's what's coming. And we hope you'll be part of that. That's tomorrow live. It'll probably be just Terry and I. I'm going to read the questions. You'll see them on the screen. So you'll actually see the questions on the screen. Oh, somebody commented, can I run the bear video again? And I can. Let me activate it because they said they didn't think it started. So let me see if I can start it.
We want to
There
see
it is.
Barry
So here's the bear
Drooly.
video again.
He's been running around. The puppy has giant
Here it is. Now you'll see bear.
paws. He was
I
out.
think you should be
He was walking
seeing it
around.
now.
Do you like Barry Drooly?
You didn't see it the first time. Okay. I'm so sorry.
Look at these giant paws.
Oh my God! I got
Listen for my brother.
Look at these giant paws. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. And he is a puppy, but he's enormous.
That's the St. Bernard guy.
Aren't you, baby?
My
Yes,
brother
you
went and
are.
got a dog after getting this. He got a golden retriever. But here's Bear
At
in the
Fantasy
news
World
2 nights
Resort,
ago.
guests are welcomed by
Jeff
animal
shared me this video.
ambassadors.
This is
We
at his
decided that
wonderful
instead of just
resort.
hiring two-legged
That's
employees,
Jeff's partner.
associates,
Behind
that we would
him
find some
is this
four-legged ones.
huge,
The
beautiful
hotel first
resort.
hired a cat
Very
named
businesslike.
Oreo,
They
then a
got
puppy
tons of
named
stuff,
Bear
and
as
Bear is
professional
there to be
breeders.
loved and
In
hugged.
Osceola County, Megan
And our
Milano,
final
Watch 2
picture
News.
of Mr. Bear is here. Right here. There he is. Jeff and Bear. Perfectly matched for this vehicle. Look at the size of that guy. So that's pretty good, huh? I thought so. Anyway. Let me swing this over here like this. Terry is still doing the party. Oh, wait a minute. This is Tony. Say hi, Tony. Wasn't he great? You know, he just showed up out of the blue. God loves him. If he wasn't here, what would I have done? Because Tim didn't get back. They're still doing the delivery. Sean didn't get back. Kurt never showed up. It would have been a disaster.
I had a lot of fun, Tom.
It would have been a disaster. Don't worry, I'm going to take them to Applebee's. We're going to stuff them. Yeah, we're going to celebrate at Applebee's. I'm going to come right back up to the front camera in a second here. And then, actually, wait a minute. I can't because I have to figure out how to end it. So listen, thanks for watching tonight. We do appreciate it. Thanks again. Terry is still up front with her party. So this is rather unusual, but I'm going to be back tomorrow at 3 Eastern. Terry and I will be here. It'll be nice and quiet, and we're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to learn a lot tomorrow. Yes, Jillian. Thank you. Jillian was right there. Really helped us out. Tony looks like Francis Ford Coppola.
I've been told that. Thank you.
I guess he does. He's been featured. Wasn't it nice? Yes. Applebee's for everyone tonight. Now, let's see. See this? When I put this up here, the end title music will start automatically when I hit this button. And, folks, I'm about... See, look. See, I'm at the transition point. See? So this is what's coming. When I hit this button right here, transition, my microphone goes dead. And then that is that. Thanks again for watching, folks.
Thanks again for watching tonight, folks. This video will be available for you to view again and also read the chat. Good night for now.